Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, your leg seized in a painful cramp that feels like it'll never let go. Or maybe you've noticed you're gripping the handrail a little tighter when climbing stairs, wondering where your strength went. If you're over 60, you're not alone. And there's a simple solution the medical world doesn't want you to know about. 3 powerful vitamins can stop those agonizing leg cramps and bring back the leg strength you had in your 40s. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on these game-changing nutrients, backed by science and real-life stories. Stick around, because this could change your life. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Health After 60, for more tips to help you live stronger and pain-free. Hello, friends. Welcome back to Health After 60, your go-to channel for practical health advice to keep you thriving as a senior. For years, pharmaceutical companies have pushed costly medications to treat leg cramps, but they're not telling you about the simple, natural solutions that work better. Today, we're revealing 3 vitamins that don't just stop cramps. They rebuild your muscle strength from the inside out. Every fact we'll share is backed by peer-reviewed studies and clinical evidence. Plus, we'll share 2 inspiring stories from real seniors who transformed their lives with these vitamins. Before we dive in, I have 2 quick questions for you. Have you ever woken up at 3 a.m. with a leg cramp so bad it felt like your muscle was tearing? Do you find yourself holding onto handrails more than you did 5 years ago? Drop your answers in the comments below. Let's kick things off with a vitamin most people overlook when it comes to leg cramps and strength. Vitamin D. You've probably heard it's good for your bones, but its role in your muscles is even more exciting. When sunlight hits your skin, it sparks a process that creates vitamin D3, which travels through your blood to every muscle fiber in your legs. Your muscles have tiny receptors, like locks, and vitamin D is the key that opens them. Without enough vitamin D, those locks stay shut, and your muscles can't work properly, leading to cramps and weakness. A study from the University of Zurich followed 248 seniors for 2 years. Those with vitamin D levels below 30 nanograms per milliliter had leg cramps 3 times more often than those with healthy levels. But here's the amazing part. When the deficient group took 2,000 IU of vitamin D daily, their cramps dropped by 68% in just 8 weeks. The researchers were shocked. This was way better than they expected. Why does this happen? Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium in your intestines and controls how calcium moves in and out of your muscle cells. When you're low on vitamin D, calcium gets stuck inside your muscles, causing them to contract and cramp. But that's not all. Vitamin D also turns on genes that build new muscle proteins, helping you regain strength. Studies show seniors with healthy vitamin D levels have 37% more leg strength than those who are deficient. So, how do you get enough vitamin D? Sunlight is the best source, but as we age, our skin makes less vitamin D, about 75% less at age 70 compared to age 20. That's why supplements are key. Most seniors need 2,000 to 4,000 EIIU daily, taken with a meal that has healthy fats, like avocado or olive oil, for better absorption. Food sources like salmon, mackerel, and sardines give you about 400 IU per serving. Egg yolks provide around 40 IU each, and a glass of fortified milk has about 100 IU. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Minnesota. She came to me exhausted from nightly leg cramps that had plagued her for 3 years. She'd tried everything: pickle juice, muscle relaxants, you name it. Nothing worked. Her vitamin D level was only 18 nanograms per milliliter, way too low. We started her on 3,000 IU of vitamin D daily with breakfast. Within 6 weeks, her cramps went from every night to once a week. After 3 months, they were gone completely. But the best part? Margaret noticed she could climb stairs without grabbing the handrail. She even rejoined her morning walking group, something she hadn't done in years. To get the most from vitamin D, take it consistently and get your levels tested every 6 months, aiming for 40 to 60 nanograms per milliliter. Spend 15 minutes in the midday sun with your arms and legs exposed when you can. And always take your supplement with a fatty meal for maximum absorption. Next up is vitamin B12, the unsung hero of your nervous system. Think of B12 as the electrician that keeps your body's wiring in top shape. It maintains the myelin sheath, a protective coating around your nerves, like insulation on electrical wires. When this coating breaks down, the signals from your brain to your leg muscles get scrambled, causing cramps, weakness, or that annoying pins and needles feeling. Here's a shocking fact. A study from Tufts University found that 40% of people over 60 have B12 levels low enough to cause nerve problems. But most don't even know it. The study followed 3,000 seniors and found that those with low B12 were 80% more likely to have leg cramps and had much weaker legs. When they supplemented with 1,000 micrograms of B12 daily, their muscle function improved by 45% in just 12 weeks. How does B12 work? It repairs and builds new nerve cells, ensuring clear signals to your muscles. Without enough B12, your nerves fray, causing muscles to contract at the wrong time or not at all. The tricky part: as we age, our stomachs produce less acid, which is needed to absorb B12 from food. Even if you eat B12-rich foods like beef liver, 70 micrograms per serving, clams, 84 micrograms, or salmon, 4.8 micrograms, your body might not absorb it well. That's why the form of B12 matters. Methylcobalamin, the active form, is absorbed directly, bypassing the need for stomach acid. Most seniors need 500 to 1,000 micrograms daily, way more than the standard recommended amount. For vegetarians, fortified cereals or nutritional yeast can help, but supplements are often necessary. The good news? B12 is water-soluble, so your body flushes out what it doesn't need, making it safe even at higher doses. Take Robert, a 68-year-old accountant from Ohio. For 2 years, his legs felt like jelly, especially in the afternoons, and he started getting cramps during his evening walks with his wife. His B12 level was 200 picograms per milliliter. Technically normal, but far from optimal. We started him on 1,000 micrograms of methylcobalamin daily, taken under his tongue for better absorption. Within 4 weeks, his afternoon weakness was noticeably better. By 8 weeks, his cramps had dropped by 75%. After 6 months, Robert said he felt like he had his 50-year-old legs back. He even started playing tennis again, something he hadn't done in years. For the best results, take B12 in the morning, either sublingually or with breakfast. Pair it with folate, as these two work together. If you're over 65 or on acid-blocking medications, sublingual or injectable B12 is ideal, since it skips the digestive system. Aim for a blood level of at least 500 picograms per milliliter, though 800 or higher is even better for nerve and muscle health. Now, here's the big one: magnesium. It's technically a mineral, not a vitamin, but it's the most powerful nutrient for stopping leg cramps and rebuilding strength. Why isn't everyone talking about it? Because there's no profit in a simple mineral. Magnesium is involved in over 300 reactions in your body, most of them tied to muscle and nerve function. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can't relax properly, staying in a tense state that leads to cramps and drains your energy. A study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society looked at 4,000 seniors over 5 years. Those with the lowest magnesium levels had leg cramps 7.5 times more often than those with optimal levels. When the low magnesium group took 400 milligrams of magnesium citrate daily, their cramps dropped by 86%, and their leg strength increased by 58% in 6 months. People said they felt 10 years younger. Here's how it works. When your muscles contract, calcium rushes into the muscle cells. To relax, magnesium pushes the calcium out. Without enough magnesium, calcium builds up, causing cramps. Magnesium also helps produce ATP, your body's energy source, and supports muscle protein creation, fighting age-related muscle loss. The problem: modern farming has reduced magnesium in our food by 30 to 40% compared to 50 years ago. Plus, seniors absorb only about 30% of dietary magnesium, and medications like diuretics or acid blockers make it worse. For the best results, choose magnesium citrate or glycinate, which are well absorbed. Most seniors need 400 to 600 milligrams daily, split into 2 doses. Taking it at night can also improve sleep. Food sources include pumpkin seeds, 156 milligrams per ounce, cooked spinach, 157 milligrams per cup, and dark chocolate, 64 milligrams per ounce. But supplements are usually needed to hit the right dose. Eleanor, a 75-year-old grandmother from Texas, had suffered from severe leg cramps for 5 years. She dreaded bedtime, knowing she'd wake up in pain at least twice a night. Her husband even slept in another room because her cramps were so disruptive. She'd tried bananas, tonic water, nothing helped. Her magnesium level was 3.8 milligrams per deciliter, far below the optimal 5.5 to 6.5 range. We started her on 200 milligrams of magnesium glycinate 3 times daily with meals. Within a week, her cramps were less intense. By week 2, she was down to 1 cramp a night. After a month, she went 3 nights in a row without a single cramp. A first in years. 3 months later, she could get up from a chair without using her hands and even started gardening again. Her favorite hobby she'd given up due to weakness. To maximize magnesium, take it with vitamin D for better absorption, but avoid taking it with calcium supplements, as they compete. If you get loose stools, lower the dose or switch to magnesium glycinate. For extra support, try soaking in a warm bath with 2 cups of Epsom salts for 20 minutes to absorb magnesium through your skin. These vitamins are powerful, but they work best when paired with simple habits that activate your muscles the right way. Here are 5 easy habits that can increase your leg strength by up to 74% when combined with these vitamins. Eccentric loading. Slowly lower yourself into a chair, counting to 5 as you sit. This strengthens your leg muscles with minimal effort. A University of Tokyo study found that 10 minutes daily of eccentric loading increased leg strength by 52% and reduced cramps by 71%. Try 5 reps 3 times a day, during TV commercials or before meals. Time-restricted movement. Your leg muscles are most responsive to exercise between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., according to Harvard research. Instead of 1 long walk, take 3 10-minute walks during this window. This exercise snacking boosts strength 38% more than a single session. Strategic hydration. Drink 16 ounces of water 30 minutes before any leg activity, like walking. A study from the Sports Medicine Institute of South Africa found this increases muscle power by 19%. Your muscles are 79% water, and even mild dehydration cuts strength
by 30%. Spend 10 minutes daily walking barefoot on grass, carpet, or sand. Australian research shows this strengthens ankle muscles by 45% and reduces falls by 31% by activating nerve endings in your feet. Before bed, alternate warm and cool water on your legs for 5 minutes. 30 seconds warm, 10-second cool. This boosts blood flow by 60% and cuts cramp risk by 77% per elite athlete studies. Frank, a 71-year-old retired firefighter from Florida, could barely climb one flight of stairs without stopping. His legs felt heavy and he had cramps 4 times a night. We started him on the vitamin protocol and these habits. He did eccentric chair sits during morning news breaks, walked at 11 a.m. in 3 short bursts, and drank water before each walk. Within 6 weeks, he climbed 3 flights of stairs without stopping. Be 12 weeks he was doing yard work again, and his cramps dropped to once a month, usually only when he skipped his magnesium.